Hey, what's going on, everyone? It's your boy AD, and that's all day. I'm in the spot. Today, I'm finna do a little video. I've been on the 3DS and stuff lately, so I wanted to take a look back at all the DS consoles that I own and just give a quick overview of them and what I think about them. Just show you the ones that I have and whatnot. I actually do love the DS system. Ever since the original, I actually did play the original and never owned the original back in the day, but I remember playing it. And the first DS system I ever bought, which I wish I never sold, man, I had bought the limited edition Pokemon one back in the day when I think Platinum and Diamond first came out. Man, I went and bought the whole box and all of that, and I ended up selling it because that's all I played. Because when I first got on DS, all I was playing was like Pokemon. I was just totally addicted to Pokemon. But nowadays, since I'm more of a gamer, collector slash seller slash enthusiast, now it's like, hey, I play all types of stuff now, and it's like my love for the system has increased more than what it used to be. But the first one I'm gonna start off with here is my DS Lite. Now, I'm like, was this the first one I ever got? I think, well, since I've been collecting, I'm like, I think so. Now, a lot of people consider the DS Lite to be one of the best systems, DS's period. Why? Because it can play backwards compatibility, and it can play, as you can see, Game Boy Advance games, which is pretty cool and whatnot. And that's what made DS Lite so cool. It was like a cool upgrade, from the original DS, because the original DS was kind of big and clunky. And this thing right here actually was cool. Like, even to this day, playing this thing is actually really cool and fun. And the colors are nice. I see I got Super Mario Brothers up in here. And which one? So this is the black and blue one. And this how it was, this is how it was for a while. To this day, people still find these to be very useful, and if not, one of the best DS systems, honestly. I see my battery is still good too. I mean, I sold a lot of my Game Boy Advance collection. I did. I kept some of my games, like some of the ones I really wanted, but apparently I need to get back into that because there's some Game Boy Advance games that's pretty cool. Then next up, I got this DS. This is the Super Mario Limited Edition DS, as you can see. DS XL, DSi XL to be exact. Now, believe it or not, I don't have a DSi. I don't, man. I mean, I had one in the past, but nowadays I just went straight to XL. Cause when I start getting into the DS, which I do need to show y'all an updated video of the DS of my collection, because I actually do. I actually do own almost, well, I say I'm about like 80 DS games right now at the moment. So I need to give y'all an updated video because I still have the DS popping. But these things are cool. I love the DS side. I love the big giant screens on these things. And yeah, no backwards compatibility, but these things work great. Even to this day. To this day, a DS Lite is cool. Play your DS games on here if you really want to just, up the ante and how they look and what's going on. And also, I have this. It's just a habit I have. It's a habit I have with handheld consoles. It's like once I get one, it's like I gotta get another one. Why? Because it's like you never know if you want to play with somebody or if you want to do something fun. Here go the blue and black one that I have as well. And as you can see, working fine. These things hold up. Like DSIs, I don't know why, but DSIs hold up, man. I see this battery isn't so good on this one, on the blue one. But again, these things work great. Great, man. Great. I love the DSi. I love it. Love it. Very, very cool. Like when they made these, I could totally understand why. I mean, the D-pad from the buttons, just a cool system in my opinion. Back in the day, man, when this was hot, I could totally understand why DSi XLs was dope. Power button on the front, cuts you off. Oh, reset. Right, that's how it is, right? You tap it, it's like reset. It's kind of like an old Nintendo system. You hold it, it go off. Did I even cut this one off? Let me see. Okay. Then I can move on to my 2DS. Oh boy, I'm knocking over cameras. I need to stop. Oh man. But okay. Believe it or not, I had got this 2DS from a pawn shop, believe it or not, for an extremely good price. I was kind of shocked myself. I mean, pawn shops and thrift stores a lot of times be a good place to buy stuff. Like I know it seems like it could be a little risky and stuff like that, but they give you the opportunity to check it before you leave. Like most pawn shops will let you plug it up, will let you try it out. So if it's something that you don't like, you can always just say no. And some give you warranties. Now, at first, I wasn't really a fan of the 2DS. When I first seen this thing, I was like, what in the world is this? I was like, it looks so stupid. But then I got to playing with this thing. Do I got any games in here? I might. Then I got to playing this thing. And believe it or not, I actually like the 2DS. So I really, 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 really like the 2DS. Like, I'm not even. Oh, I do got a game in there. I'm not even lying, man. Now, the reason why I like the 2DS so much, where's the sound at? Is because it's just a cool system. Like, it's cheap. And you get to play all the 3DS games, you know? And yeah, you don't have the 3D effects. But the button layout is actually not bad. The screen size and the touch screens are actually not bad. The cameras work, you know? And these things aren't that heavy too. I can understand why some people don't like them because they was like, oh, well, these are just for kids. And a lot of people bought them from kids, which is true. A lot of people did buy kids their 2DS, which is kind of true. But I'm telling you, man, these things are still advanced. As time goes on, consoles get advanced and advanced and advanced. And these kids can barely even keep up, if you ask me. They don't really know how these things work and how these things operate. And I'm telling you, you can have a lot of fun with one of these, especially if you don't have a 3DS system. Get one of these, I'm telling you, it's a good way to start. If you want to get into the 3DS, trust me on that. It's a real good way to start, man. And 3DS got some really good games. Oh, and don't forget, the 2DS is also backwards compatible with DS games. But after I got that, had fun with that, I had to upgrade. I had to get a 3DS. I'm like, man, this is so cool. I had to get a 3DS. And here we go again. I end up getting a very, very cool 3DS system. And that is the new 3DS XL. Well, there is no I in it, huh? I guess I'm so used to the other one. Them seeing I and all of that, right? But this thing, though, is really cool, really dope. This has got to be probably, yes, my favorite DS out of all of them, even though it's 3D. But I just like this thing so much. Two cameras on the front. Open it up. Take a look. As you can see, nice button layout. Nice. The stick is the same thing as the 2DS, but I like those sticks. At first, I was like, oh man, are these sticks okay? Like, are they cool? Are they good? And actually, these 3DS sticks are not bad, man. They're not. Also, with the C stick, which was the new addition for the new 3DSs, now they have C sticks, as you can see on the right side, which they work for certain games, fighting games. I feel like they are a little stiff and tough, but they do work. Another difference is you got the home button right there, just like that one. There's no power button on the front, as you can see. I love that button layout. 3D mode does work way better on these. With the 3D, is actually worth it. So, like, if you're playing like Zelda or whatever, so even when I play Mario Kart 7, I feel like the 3D does add that extra effect of what the game looked like. And that's also crazy is the stylus comes out the bottom on these things. Instead on the side or the top, like the Wii U on the top, you see it's the bottom. The power button is on the bottom. There is no sleep button like on the 2DS where you could just hit the sleep button right here. Okay. Power on. Now look at that, man. Just look. Let me zoom out. Just just the size, right? Like, oh my God, the size of these things is just amazing, yo. I mean, the touch screen is huge and works perfectly. Like, I have no problems. All the buttons are crisp, and it added 2 extra buttons as well. And as you can see, the C stick does work. Look, hold on, see, you know, you gotta tug it a little bit, but it works. You can see it going through the menu. You really don't have to tug it that hard. Just make sure you go in the direction that you want to. Yeah, I got that. Y'all play Streets of Rage in 3D. This is pretty cool. Play Streets of Rage in 3D. This is weird as hell. Oh man, it's something funny to see though, but you know, but I love this thing, man. Just showing off my 3DSs, and just showing you how I really am. Like, I guess you could say a fan of the 3DS. You know, it's a reason, I guess, why Nintendo systems are so popular when it comes to their handheld consoles, because they actually do a good job with them. They do, you know, they really do, man. I can honestly admit that, and I'm somebody that likes the PSP. I got 2 PSPs, and I love them too. But these things, man, are something else, boy. I tell you. And yes, I actually do plan on getting a Switch Lite. I do plan on getting one, probably on Black Friday or whatever. And the only reason why I'm getting one is because I like them and I like the handheld features. And I guess it's a few new games that I can't play unless you get a Switch. But best believe I'm gonna be looking for some deals though. So that's all I wanted to do, is explain my little love for DS and show off my collection, show how many I actually own, and show all the ones that I got. So, I hope y'all enjoyed the video, and I'll be doing some gaming. See you guys later.